Do you believe that growing older means slowing down? Think about it. Some people in their 70s and 80s are still vibrant, full of energy, and embracing life to the fullest, while others find themselves struggling with fatigue, illness, and a fading sense of purpose. Why does this happen? Is it just genetics, or is there something more? The truth is, aging does not have to mean decline. In fact, research has shown that the right habits can help you stay strong, independent, and full of life well into your golden years. Today, we're revealing 5 golden habits that can transform aging into the best stage of your life. Habits that can add not just years to your lifespan, but life to your years. If you want to age with strength, vitality, and joy, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Let's take control of our future and make the most of every single day. Are you ready to discover the key to a healthier, happier life? Let's dive in. Maintaining strong social connections. Helen had never imagined life without her husband. For more than 50 years, they had done everything together: morning coffee, weekend strolls, family gatherings. But after he passed, the silence in her home became unbearable. At first, she convinced herself she was fine. She told friends she preferred the quiet. But deep inside, loneliness crept in like a slow-moving fog, dulling her once vibrant spirit. She stopped going to church, avoided family events, and spent more time in front of the television than in conversation. One afternoon, while staring out her window, Helen saw a group of neighbors chatting and laughing on their front porch. Something inside her stirred. She had been invited before, but always declined. This time, she put on her coat and walked over. That single step changed everything. Conversations turned into friendships. Weekly gatherings turned into book clubs, shared meals, and game nights. Soon, Helen found herself not just existing, but living again. Helen's story isn't unique. Studies show that staying socially connected can increase your lifespan by up to 50%. A groundbreaking study from Harvard found that people with strong relationships live longer, healthier, and happier lives compared to those who isolate themselves. In fact, loneliness is as dangerous as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. It raises the risk of heart disease, dementia, and depression. The human body is wired for connection. Without it, stress levels rise, immune function weakens, and cognitive decline accelerates. So how can you protect yourself from the silent epidemic of loneliness? The good news is, building social connections doesn't require grand gestures. Small steps can create powerful changes. One of the easiest ways is reconnecting with old friends. A simple phone call or heartfelt message can revive relationships you thought were lost. Think of someone you haven't spoken to in a while. Reach out today. It might be exactly what they need too. If you're looking to expand your circle, join a local club or group. Whether it's a book club, a walking group, or a weekly card game, shared activities create natural bonds. Many communities offer senior centers with exercise classes, hobby workshops, and social events designed specifically for older adults. Volunteering is another powerful way to stay engaged. Studies show that people who volunteer regularly report higher levels of happiness and lower rates of depression. Giving your time to a cause, whether it's mentoring young people, working at a food bank, or helping at a community event, provides a sense of purpose while connecting you with like-minded individuals. Even small daily interactions can brighten your life. A warm chat with a neighbor, a friendly conversation at the grocery store, or even a simple smile exchanged with a stranger can lift your mood and remind you that you are part of a larger community. Human connection is built in moments, not just major events. The truth is, isolation is a choice, but so is connection. Helen's story proves that it's never too late to rediscover joy through relationships. You don't have to go through this stage of life alone. You deserve laughter, conversation, and the warmth of friendship. So here's my challenge for you. Reach out to someone today. Call a friend, join a local event, or simply take a walk and say hello to a neighbor. One small action could be the beginning of something life-changing, because aging isn't just about staying physically healthy, it's about staying emotionally connected. And when we embrace relationships, we don't just add years to our life, we add life to our years. Staying mentally active. Edward had always been a problem solver. As a retired engineer, he spent decades designing solutions, refining systems, and challenging himself with complex projects. But after retirement, something changed. Without the daily puzzles of work, his mind felt slower. He noticed himself forgetting little things: where he placed his glasses, a name he should have remembered. At first, he brushed it off, calling it just part of aging. But deep down, he feared losing his sharpness. One evening, his granddaughter mentioned she was learning Italian. "You should try it, Grandpa," she said with a grin. He laughed at first. Learning a new language at 75? Impossible. But curiosity got the best of him, and the next morning, he downloaded a language app. At first, it was frustrating. The words felt foreign, the grammar rules overwhelming. But he persisted. Day by day, lesson by lesson, he improved. Soon, he was having basic conversations, even surprising himself by ordering in Italian at a local cafe. What started as a small challenge became his greatest adventure. Edward didn't just learn a language. He reignited his brain's ability to grow, adapt, and stay strong. And science proves that he made the right decision. A Harvard study found that staying mentally engaged reduces the risk of Alzheimer's by 35%. The brain, much like a muscle, thrives when exercised. Without stimulation, it weakens. But when challenged with new learning, it builds resilience, forming new neural pathways that keep memory and cognitive function intact. So, how can you keep your mind sharp as you age? The answer is lifelong learning. Just like Edward, you don't need to go back to school or take on overwhelming challenges. Small, daily mental exercises can make a world of difference. One of the easiest ways to stay sharp is through games and puzzles. Chess, Sudoku, crossword puzzles, and logic riddles aren't just fun. They stimulate problem-solving skills, improve memory, and keep your mind agile. Studies show that seniors who regularly play mentally stimulating games experience slower cognitive decline compared to those who don't. Another powerful brain-boosting habit is learning new skills. Whether it's a musical instrument, a new craft, or even cooking a different cuisine, engaging in new activities forces the brain to adapt and grow. Trying something unfamiliar strengthens neural connections, making the mind more resilient against aging-related decline. Reading is another essential tool for brain health. And we're not just talking about light reading, diving into thought-provoking books, historical accounts, or philosophy keeps the brain engaged in deep thinking. Reading introduces new ideas, expands vocabulary, and enhances comprehension skills. Even better, discussing what you read with others strengthens critical thinking and memory recall. So the next time you pick up a book, don't just read, Talk about it, share your thoughts, and challenge yourself to see things from a new perspective. And let's not forget the power of deep conversations. Engaging in meaningful discussions with friends, debating ideas, or simply reflecting on personal experiences stimulates the brain in ways that passive activities, like watching TV, never can. Talking about different perspectives, recalling past memories, or even arguing a point forces the brain to stay active, process information, and make connections, all of which contribute to mental longevity. The key to maintaining a young brain is to never stop feeding it new experiences. The moment we stop learning, we stop growing. Edward's journey in learning Italian wasn't just about speaking a new language. It was about keeping his mind alive. And you can do the same. So challenge yourself. Try a puzzle, learn a song on the piano, read a book that makes you think, or start a conversation that makes you question and grow. Your brain is still capable of greatness if you give it the chance to thrive. Strength. Training for physical independence. John never thought much about strength until he lost it. At 78, he had always been active in his younger years, but over time, things started changing. The stairs in his home became a challenge. Getting up from a chair felt like an effort. Even carrying groceries left him winded. The final wake-up call came one afternoon when he lost his balance stepping off a curb and barely caught himself before falling. That night, he stared at his reflection and asked, "Is this what aging is supposed to feel like?" The answer is no. What John was experiencing was sarcopenia, the natural loss of muscle mass that happens with age. By the time most people reach 70, they've lost up to 30% of their muscle strength unless they actively work to maintain it. Weak muscles don't just make daily life harder, they increase the risk of falls, fractures, and loss of independence. The good news? Strength training can reverse this decline. Unlike what many believe, strength training isn't about lifting heavy weights or bulking up. It's about maintaining the strength to live freely, to walk confidently, climb stairs without fear, and keep doing the activities that bring joy. Research shows that just a few minutes of resistance exercises per day can improve muscle tone, balance, and overall mobility. It's the best natural defense against aging. One of the biggest benefits of strength training is fall prevention. Falls are the leading cause of injury in older adults, and many result in serious complications, like broken hips. But strong legs and core muscles improve balance and stability, reducing fall risk dramatically. Strength training also enhances bone density, lowering the chances of osteoporosis, a condition that weakens bones and makes fractures more likely. And here's the best part. You don't need a gym or fancy equipment to build strength. Some of the most effective exercises can be done right at home. Chair squats. Standing up from a seated position repeatedly strengthens leg muscles and improves balance. Wall push-ups. A gentle way to build upper body strength, keeping arms and shoulders functional for everyday tasks like lifting, reaching, and carrying. Resistance band exercises. Light resistance training strengthens arms and legs without putting strain on the joints. Standing leg lifts. Simple movements to enhance stability and prevent falls. Just 10 minutes a day can make a world of difference. When John started incorporating these exercises, he noticed changes within weeks. Walking became easier. Stairs didn't seem as daunting. He felt steadier, more confident, more in control of his body again. Strength isn't just about fitness. It's about freedom. The ability to move without pain, to live without limits, and to keep doing what you love for years to come. Don't let muscle loss take away your independence. Start small, stay consistent, and reclaim the strength that belongs to you. Eating for longevity and energy. Food is more than just fuel. It's the foundation of your energy, vitality, and longevity. Yet for many older adults, eating well becomes a challenge. Some struggle with appetite changes, others rely too much on processed foods, and many unknowingly neglect the very nutrients that keep them strong and sharp. The good news? Eating for health doesn't require strict diets or complicated rules. It's about choosing the right foods to nourish your body and keep you thriving. One of the biggest mistakes seniors make is not drinking enough water. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at signaling thirst, meaning dehydration can creep in without warning. The result? Low energy, dizziness, poor digestion, and even confusion, all of which can easily be mistaken for signs of aging when in reality they're signs of not drinking enough water. A simple fix? Start your morning with a glass of water and make it a habit to sip throughout the day. If plain water feels boring, herbal teas and infused water with lemon or berries can keep hydration enjoyable. Another common mistake? Too much processed food, too little real nutrition. Many packaged foods are loaded with salt, sugar, and unhealthy fats that contribute to weight gain, high blood pressure, and sluggishness. Instead, prioritizing whole, natural foods can make a dramatic difference in how you feel every day. Some of the best foods for aging well include leafy greens like spinach and kale, packed with brain-boosting vitamins and antioxidants. Berries, which help improve memory and fight inflammation. Nuts and seeds, full of healthy fats that support heart and brain health. Whole grains like oats and brown rice, keeping blood sugar steady and energy levels high. Omega-3 rich fish like salmon and sardines, which help protect against cognitive decline. Just as important as what you eat is how your body digests it. Gut health is directly linked to mood, energy, and even disease prevention. Without enough fiber, digestion slows down, leading to bloating, discomfort, and even an increased risk of heart disease and diabetes. The fix? Incorporate more fiber-rich foods like vegetables, beans, and whole fruits to keep digestion smooth and energy levels steady. And here's the key to making healthy eating sustainable. It has to be enjoyable. No one wants to feel deprived, and you don't have to. Small swaps make all the difference. Choosing whole grain bread instead of white, adding an extra serving of vegetables to dinner, or replacing sugary snacks with nuts and dark chocolate. Instead of focusing on restrictions, focus on abundance. The colorful, delicious, nourishing foods that make you feel your best. Healthy eating isn't about following rigid rules. It's about fueling your body for a long, strong, and joyful life. And the best part? Every meal is a new opportunity to take care of yourself. So why not start today? Your future self will thank you. Walking, the ultimate longevity secret. If there were a single habit that could strengthen your heart, sharpen your mind, lift your mood, and even add years to your life, all without the need for expensive equipment or intense effort, would you do it? The truth is, that habit already exists, and it's as simple as putting one foot in front of the other. Walking is more than just movement. It's an act of self-care, connection, and vitality. Science confirms what many long-lived cultures have known for centuries. Walking is one of the most powerful tools for healthy aging. A Harvard study found that regular walking can reduce the risk of heart disease by 40%, making it one of the most effective ways to protect cardiovascular health. And the benefits don't stop there. Walking helps lower blood pressure, stabilize blood sugar, and improve overall endurance, all of which are essential for maintaining an active, independent life. But walking isn't just about physical health, it's also a powerful tool for mental and emotional well-being. Stepping outside, feeling the fresh air, and moving at your own pace can be meditative, helping to clear the mind, reduce stress, and boost mood. Nature walks, in particular, have been shown to lower cortisol levels, the stress hormone, and enhance feelings of relaxation. If you've ever felt overwhelmed, anxious, or stuck in your thoughts, a simple walk can be the reset button your mind needs. And walking doesn't have to be a solitary activity. In fact, making it social can turn it into one of the most enjoyable parts of your day. Many seniors find walking groups to be a great way to stay active while fostering friendships. Whether it's meeting a friend for a morning stroll, joining a local community walk, or simply chatting with a neighbor along the way, walking becomes more than just exercise. It becomes a shared experience. If you're new to walking, start small. Just 5 or 10 minutes a day can make a difference. And as your stamina improves, you can gradually increase your time or explore new routes. Walk around your neighborhood, through a park, or even in a shopping mall if the weather isn't ideal. The key is to enjoy the journey, not just focus on the steps. So, why not start today? Lace up your shoes, step outside, and take a deep breath. Every step you take is an investment in your future self, a choice to live stronger, feel better, and embrace aging with energy and confidence. The best part? You don't need to be a marathon runner or a fitness expert. You just need to take that first step. The power of small habits. Aging isn't the end of the road, it's a new beginning. A chapter where you have the power to shape your future with small but powerful choices. The habits we've discussed today, staying socially connected, keeping your mind active, building strength, eating well, and walking daily, aren't just routines. They are the foundation of a longer, stronger, and more fulfilling life. Imagine yourself 5, 10, even 20 years from now. Will you look back and be grateful for the steps you took today? Every choice you make now shapes your future. So why not choose strength, joy, and vitality? Now I want to hear from you. Which habit will you start today? Will you call an old friend? Take a short walk? Try a new hobby? Drop a comment below and share your goal. Your story might inspire someone else to take action. If this video has helped you see aging in a new light, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us continue creating content that empowers you to live your best life at every stage. And stay tuned. There's so much more wisdom, inspiration, and practical advice coming your way. Thank you for watching. And remember, it's never too late to start living better. See you in the next video.